to push through A. And well, they are going to be getting that spike down. And the thing is, it's not going to be easy, especially with this lurk play from Cold Adventure. He actually manages to get to it. It turns out playing with your monitor on actually makes a fairly big difference. So he's been able to get a couple of kills. And, well, for the remaining players, finding a way back in here is going to be incredibly difficult. SSK is probably one of the players you want to be watching at this point. Obviously, Dino. The thing is, saying Dino, for me, it just reminds me of, like, a sort of, like... Dino. Yeah, exactly. Like an English geezer. What, Dino? What? Like, I don't know if I'll be able to say that one seriously.
Nice shot, SSK. Not going to amount to all too much, though. A little bit of damage. 4 players.
Well, we don't have much invested on the other side. Few classics. Cloud has got himself a nice little Sheriff. Let's see if he can get anything done with it. Already spotted out. And he's dead. No, it's the one player who wasn't going to bully anyone. Has, well, created a ghost on the other side as well.
Oh, I like it. Yeah. Really getting that space over towards the A site now. The plant coming through. And of course, they can hold range, which is exactly what you want. But this Bulldog for Leo, grabbing the information, keeping the control.
Revealing area.
Just slowing them down on their way back through. This is so they went and got the orb there inside of main, and now going back over to grab the plant. So stacking it up, and those orbs are going to Rust. Interestingly, Leo was out looking for some orbs in a more direct manner. Oh! What? When did he even shoot?
I think he must have right-clicked while he was in the air and just...
It's away. They're going to spam up a little bit. Nice shot by Safe. Diving in with a Sheriff. Even better.
He only needs one shot. That's all it is. Too many bullets firing on the other side. Cloud, though, doing well to sort of lock down the site, at least delay, flash out. Russ is left. He's also tagged up. Manages to keep his position, though. He's actually going to go back in for more. Unfortunately, he's met the same fate as his teammate did.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, that's 1 by 1 now. They've fallen, and the spike is down. That's a huge error on the part of Guild. Getting back in going to be tough, but they're swung on by Cloud. 1 by 1 they go in. But Navi win the duels with Leo falling. It leaves it all on the Safe, and well, that doesn't end too well for Guild. But there's still some players to deal with. See Cloud, Dinks J tucked in on the back, and they're holding their ground, but eventually overrun. Just too many players here for Guild, and Leo's extending a little further, doing the damage and leaving SSK as the last man alive. But he gets it into a 1v2. Winnable position, and with the spike still not down, this is a fantastic spot to play from. I don't know if he expects this to be an A play, or if he's coming on the wraparound through middle. If it's the mid, it could work out.
Yeah.
Fire, there's so many things that just stop him from going back in for that unless somebody wide swings and gives.
Like they've been playing, he can almost just utilize this alongside the 0 point and take out almost all their utility.
Oh, Cloud's wall bang down as well. I mean, the attempt to set up for a retake out of NAVI, just seeing no results. And from now, you got to look at it as almost another... You're not going to save. You got a Blade Storm on SSK. You want to try to find a kill with that. But if he gets a frag, maybe they go for it. Maybe. He's got a rifle now. So the option to save opens up. And no picks, no opportunities, no overextensions from Guild. Again, very passive play. I think NAVI are already thinking about the save. They're now thinking, how many players can we contain and make fall to this spike, or the Blade Storm, the weapons on the way out.
It's more important for the weapons to be held for NAVI, though. But they are doing a hell of a lot of damage. In fact, they wipe everyone out.
Oh, Dinks J's got tagged. They know where he is. It's not quite going to get him, but it at least allows them to close in on the site. Guild need to plant, though.
Spike's down.
Yeah, they've only got 10 seconds, man. Someone needs to pick that spike up. I mean, they're getting kills, but is anyone... Okay, they've just about gotten on time. Just about, man. Down to the last second here. That is the scary scenario, but they've recovered it.
Yeah, I don't really know how that much value came out of Trex. I think it was just dashing into the site. Like 12 seconds left, spike down, 2 players at the back, and he wipes out 2, well, I think it was 3 even, and then I think Safe gets 1. Like, that came down to the literal wire And now it's left on to SSK. It seems like thus far in this game, he's been in the wrong place at the wrong time. Consistently on that A site, consistently having to try and win retakes where the Guild just aren't giving him anything. Nice shot at least to bring it down to 1. The spam so close.
With Navi so heavily stacked up on A, Guild are certainly making the right choice unknowingly. Still have to deal with the judge up close, but that's it dealt with. Revealed up close 1. Already found, and a little bit more. Okay, well, he should not have gotten that much damage in, but Coldamenta again covering this, and a Viper's Pit down just to guarantee it. Perfect with the likes of Zeddy playing with a Marshall, but he's got killed a snake bite.
Yeah, and that's also got rid of the Viper's Pit, so this now becomes very, very difficult. They should have the information of where SSK is, but even just causing problems in the backlines. Low HP for Trex, and he's going to get taken out. It's now left all on to save. He wins this battle. He probably wins the round, but Zeddy, well, a couple of...
Guild feigned a moment ago, and now they look to take middle, which has just been given up because of the fake on B. Now they've got the control. They got Cloud with a knife out, and he's won it. He won the fight. How?
Oh, Trex. Some of the best aim we've seen this season, but it wasn't in that round. Even still, the rest of the team have just gone wandering onto the A site. It seems like they only start killing people after the 15-second mark. That's the problem. Trex jumped the gun a little bit, not realizing that his bullets didn't do damage at that stage. And while the remaining 2 players of NAVI trying to fight this back, Zeddy again. Impact kill that could make all the difference as they swing back into the site. Another onto Leo as well. And now it's left onto Russ.
Oh, he's got 1, and the info on the other. Dino's still alive, though. Rotating around to get to the spike. The flash is perfect, but Dino still wins it. The defuse found, and now...
Not going to be able to get back. Tiger going to give the information away of where Safe currently is, but there's Coldamenta. Dinks has been having a rough old time so far this game. We've seen some strong performances from earlier in the season, but definitely had some quieter moments. Remembering the Liquid series, I think he was quite far off the pace, and now Cloud, well, he cheated death, and it seems like it's come back to haunt him in this round. Coldamenta, he just used a snake bite to fake. He's done it with utility instead.
Well, now he's actually dropped down, but SSK is still waiting. Catching him off and having the early flank. 3 versus 4. The weapons... not great for Guild, but they can at least try to keep them from having any range duels. That was a little bit close. They've spotted Safe push up close. They know that he's here, but there's no one, and then there's dealing with him. A headshot and a body tag coming through. Good damage. Make it easier for the rest of the team, and that it did with Zeddy going down. It's only SSK. Fantastic flash from Russ closes that out. Okay, then just Dinks J. But we'll see if he can, it's certainly the more glaring one. See if he can step it up with the Marshall in hand. I mean, he spotted a lot of players, so good opportunity here, but now they're up close. Now he's in danger. Good flash, though.
Oh! Hey! Oh, no way. This is a round they're actually going to win. Wow. Okay, I won't pretend to say I could ever see anything like this coming. They barely invested into this round. Coldamenta, though. Whether it's cost or even just building up his ultimate. Now that one more kill, and he has his ult for the next round. That could be a definite difference maker. And well, this is the thing. Both teams are basically just winning rounds where their money's... They could use it to try and win this round, but they can also use it as a backup if they don't. Russ already getting to try and look through. Even just breaking the trip, though, is going to force a rotation at least a little bit.
With the drone down on mid, seeing nothing, you know, if Safe again had to grab something, maybe they can get into the B site, can catch this player inside of mid off, but maybe with this rifle taken,
yeah,
you know, they know that he's here, but it's a chance to fight.
Yeah, he's managed to kill off Dinks with that wrapper, and I said I thought the trip would give everything away.
Wow.
Coldamenta's now won a second duel. A whiff shot, the time ticking, but of course, as we know, it's in the last 10 seconds where Guild actually start getting the majority of their frags. They have to get onto the plant now, though. And well, I don't think there's even a possibility of that anymore. Trex might just want to hold on to the gun. If he could take another player with him, that would be great. Duno, of course, tagged incredibly low. And actually, Cloud on the wrapper, I might get a nasty surprise. That's the operator gone.
A side setup. You got a Viper wall down to block them, full charge still up, and a snake bite in play, but that's not the highlight somehow. I don't know what that shot was out of Zeddy, but he's been taken down by the fury of the Hunter, the plant coming through, and it's inside a Viper's pit, or at least in moments it will be. This could be huge now for Guild. They've got the site secured and the off angle by Safe secure as well. Easy kill on the Cloud.
And now getting across is going to be somewhat difficult. Cypher Cage will give them the space, but Safe already putting that thought in the back of their minds, can just go rotating back and help with the hold. They could even drop this pit if they wanted to. Well, it's going to get dropped automatically. SSK has somehow found one through, leaving it down to a 2v2 scenario. Again, they're running out of utility to get them in onto this position. Sticking it to half from this point has so many risks about it. And while Safe is going to switch up to the headhunt, the Tiger, information garnered. And actually, oh, no, it's not pretty from Trex, but he gets the job done in the end.
The recon over for A site reveals no one, and yeah, Guild just goes steaming forward into the cave. They've caught a kill. They've caught themselves an early flank, but they need to hold on to control of this B site. The mid split is denied. NAVI coming back. And they're going all the way back. Two players, though, took in their spawn, and even if they catch Trex, do they expect a second? Well, actually, he's gone swinging with them. Flash around. Rusto not able to get out. I thought it could have been a trap play, but
around, so it's something that he could never really plan for. And they still have to take the time to clear off the cross, but unfortunately, this is somewhat ruined. He could go all the way around, but then you have to jump out the window, which I think is just as subtle. Still, though, a couple of low players, and they do now have that information. There's not a safe or particularly safe plant out there, and especially with this dropping down, it's definitely not as pretty as they'd like. But you know what? Dix comes out with a chance, and he's gonna...
off. No, they're checking it. He even played anti-flash, but they were so ready.
Well, might be able to catch out Trex. It seems like the angle's not working out for them, but hey, he ends up getting the timing just right. A chance for Safe is so good with his headhunter, but eventually will fall, still making this one costly, and they have to be wary of the flank. In fact, both players are going to look to come from the same direction. Still, though, you could see from the plant position, they are more than aware of this now. Even deep control being spotted by SSK.
Yeah, there should be no way in. Coldamenta, maybe with some timing. All right. Kills found, but it's not quite clean. 1 versus 2. Snake bites through. Oh, that's actually blocked off the side. They're on both now. And indeed canceled out the drone. That's huge. Coldamenta sneaking around. They're not going to take the... Oh, now quite a bunch of steps out of NAVI. They are quickly looking to take this site. Flash out of the smoke. Oh my god! That's one of the paciest takes we've seen on Breeze. And it's out of NAVI. Who would have thought? That has yielded them so much value. The sheer chaos. Guild had nothing to say about that round. No chance to set up duels. Gobsmacked that we have just seen that round.
You get the trade, and yeah, fantastic round out from NAVI. I will say...
Well, an 8-7 power-up round that's in it. A lot of value for Guild. See what they can get done. A 1 kill already. Coldamenta goes down, left with the 1 rifle for Safe. And he's on the flank. Very late coming through. He'll get to window without being detected at least, but they're very aware of this. You can see that. I think that's literally just what Zeddy is doing. He was staring at the window. Moved off now, though.
Yeah, again, it's a really tough way to find a kill into this, because if you look at every single angle that's currently being held by NAVI, no one's in an open spot to anything. Like, you have to walk into the angle yourself as a Guild player before you get any space. And even though the flash was pretty good, you've then got Dino able to trade it, and the rest of the players can now just look back out of the side. Safe's going to try and make this costly. But Dino, can he get the ace? He can.
The focus as well. And it's been really good to see these teams showing their potential. NAVI right here and now. Some serious potential.
Oh, the flank.
It's going all the way through. Yeah. The acer of the previous round dealt with. They had so many angles to fight in on, but that little late flank out of Cloud on mid ruined their day. Zeddy with another big round. Double digits for Navi. Tom,
And I think that's something that has to be considered, that even beating Guild on an individual level is very good. Trex, I don't know how he's managed this. Dinks has run into B and he goes, guys, there's absolutely no one here. I've just walked into the B site. Quick, rotate, rotate. I want to make the same joke for a third time.
Oh
no. Oh no.
Oh no. He is gone. He is dealt with.
Guys, A's not clear. I lied.
They've gotten here a little bit late, very late. One player detected up close. He's been spotted fully now. Trex tagging him up. Snakebite down. Dino still dancing around, keeping the control. Snakebite though is huge. Sorry, not snake. The snakebite had disappeared. And so that actually isn't going to take down those players. SSK dropped, so is Dino, and Zeddy done last.
If the other angle is peaked, he can't see. The timing, it's actually Dinks. That's so cursed. It was like being jiggled by Dino, and Dinks is the one that takes the bullet instead. Starting to push and probe into the B side once again. It does seem like Navi are really attempting this default, and the pit is going to give them access potentially to the site, but Trex is just going to stand within it. He's going to instantly tell his teammates, okay, they're not here. This is a ruse, and I think the 0 points just caught both.
But Russ has gone down. A big kill for Navi. They've got the plant now to work with. And oh, Safe almost went down. He's just about managed to avoid that shot. Gonna hold on that little bit longer and even find Dino being pressured from all angles, so he could not survive. The shorty to take him down and put a 3v2 on the card. Zeddy doing his work to make that happen, but on his way back down mid, he's caught Trex as well. Oh, what a disaster. And Leo can't land a shot. 11-8. Navi just, I mean, this Navi team, they came in, they put on a pretty damn good face up against Team Liquid, but this is something else. Trading it out, finding themselves 4v4 early. The timing here crucial. SSK was watching it, but he's gone up and towards the top of the rope. Russ catching the kill for free, grabbing the map control and allowing the stack to come into play over towards B. But look, the Viper's pit just went down. Coldamenta now wishing he was still that little bit closer, that he still had that ult up. As Cold is going to be next to impossible with a Sheriff. He needs to just give it up.
Yeah, he's the only person that doesn't really have anything to play with in this round, so just gonna wait for the team. You can see an attempt to try and be that little bit more aggressive to delay. They can't really peek out again. It's the same sort of crossfires that have to be held. Dinks' position is going to be known. Dino's desperately trying to find something through the edge of the smoke. He's actually going into the cage. Okay, Russ will shut it down before it gets too dangerous. Dinks as well is currently standing in a fragment, so he's going to get tagged all the way to 33, and well, Headhunter does more than that.
Clean clothing. There's a player there. Here comes the same old strat flash out. It's good. Leo again caught by it. He's taking so much damage and the site is overrun, but there's more players from Guild here than there were last time around. Even with that, they're not able to really put up any resistance by the looks of it.
Yeah, really struggling. I love the Cloudburst flash play. It just makes it so impossible for you to actually do anything about it, because either you have to look away completely, and by that point SSK is in your face, or, well, you get a little bit stuck. Cloud, though, bit overzealous. Given Coldamenta a way back in. SSK only 5 bullets left in the clip, but playing close range, it doesn't matter. Save so good with that Headhunter, almost using it as a shotgun. They need to clear out Zeddy. Oh, he's seen the barrel, and it's actually going to be Coldamenta to kill Dinks. I don't know how he gets that kill instead. And now they could just get on the defusal. Steps being hurt, but Coldamenta will end up with a 3K. It looked like a done deal for Navi.
Looked impressive thus far. Another change. Mid-aggression right away. Trex is bringing it down and around the right side. They're not ready for it. Not ready in the slightest. Trex gets the double, and they'll try to recover with a quick A strategy. They want the plant. They want to at least get something for the players that they've lost, but they can't even get the drone out. He grabs the tag quickly, and then they've got to rush in for the plant. Time is starting to run low as Guild close in that distance. This net being cast. Look at how many players are here. A firing squad set up. The Viper's pit might be able to help them out with that.
If they can get rid of Russ, they have a chance. But even if he gets a kill her, I think this is done, and nobody's watching in that direction. It might even be a couple. First one goes his way, and and now he can even just remove their utility. This is an even bigger problem, especially with that Viper's Pit going down. Okay, SSK has dealt with him, but now the rest of the team. That was so slick from Trex, getting up onto the box after the kill, and he's even going to finish alongside Leo. Wonderful round from Trex. They'll bring back. Yeah, and I'd be excited to see what comp NAVI would actually run there, because as I said, I really love their fast-paced comp. Oh dear. Oh dear. Solo play. Obviously, the rest isolated by the utility that was thrown down. Okay, Leo. Straight through as well. I actually don't realize it's open is going to be that A side, but that's because the cross is being watched at the same time. Was being watched.
Was being. Exactly. But like the one kill for NAVI. It's not going to save the day. Not yet, especially when they're moving to B. Still 2 players here, and it's going to be Leo and Coldamenta. Getting onto this B side past Cold, not going to be easy. No snake bites left to play with, at least.
Standing ahead. 30 seconds left.
Hunter's Fury committed. There's no point holding on to it till the end of the game, but it's not found any targets. Coldamenta sneaking away. He'll be dropped, traded out immediately. And that is exactly what Guild needed to do. Just make sure that nothing's given away for free. No space is garnered for NAVI, and now planting this seems to be impossible. Has to take out both of these players and safe
see him over the top.
Wall banged him. I don't see what their approach is. Flash on A early sees absolutely no one because the aggression.
The players are starting to rotate back towards the A site from Guild, so a lot of info to be had.
Certainly a ton in play for Guild. They know what's happening here. What do they know about the aggressive yellow push? NAVI have tried this a couple of times. It's worked for them in the past. This time, Trex is putting up one hell of a fight. That's a 4th kill on the Blade Storm to close that one out. What an absolutely incredible last couple of rounds this was for Trex. I mean, it's not that he was poor during this game, but he just reached an entirely new form coming into the last 10, 15 minutes. I don't know what happened.
Well, no, I would say it was a bit of a quiet